I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I bought the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, right through your block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say.
Leave a like on this video within the next 5 seconds for 2K to finally fix their servers. I would not risk it. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in yet another video. Today I'm coming to you guys with yet another recreating a build from 2K20 and NBA 2K21. Now this is going to be pretty much some of the last ones. I might do a couple more, but this is actually one I should have been did. This was literally like my main build on 2K20. If you know what the Playmaking glass unit was, if you know what the two-way slash and Playmaker, this is extremely similar to that, but in my opinion it was the best one. And if you saw my build on 2K20, you know this is going to be the facilitating finisher. Now this, I made it at shooting guard. It would be able to do anything. It could guard big men, it could guard guards, and it was overpowered enough to ISO and shoot and get contact dunks and do pretty much anything in the game, man. But yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make it in NBA 2K21, and I'm gonna give you guys the name, and this is the best way to make it. So yeah, man, I'm gonna be doing all that in this video, giving you guys the badge setup, the pie charts, the attributes, the height, wingspan, all that I always do for these build videos. But tomorrow I will be giving you guys my main build on NBA 2K21, the slash build, where I'll be going over everything in detail for that build, from the animations to the badge setup, all the way to how to make the build and what it looks like at 99 and what I do with that build. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that in tomorrow's video. If you guys want that video to come out as soon as possible, all you gotta do is smash break and destroy the like button, hit that sub button. We're on the road to 100K. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. So hopping straight into it is going to be going over the build. I'm gonna be going over it with you, sitting down with you, and doing it everything as I go. So first things first is going to be the position. We're gonna go with the shooting guard position. If you know, I said this in the intro, but I made it at the shooting guard position, and this is gonna actually get the name, the facilitating finisher. Now when it comes to the pie chart, you're gonna go down here to the playmaking and defensive. This is gonna get you Hall of Fame playmaking, Hall of Fame defense, and it's gonna get you really good max caps. And if you know about the two-way slash and playmaking, you know about the Playmaking glass unit. And this year, the post playmaker, you know that this is actually a very decent pie chart. Not as good as last year, when it was the most OP, but it's still a decent pie chart. Now when it comes to this, you can go speed pie chart or you can go speed vert. Me personally, I'm not gonna be able to get really that close to 99 on everything with this one, so we're gonna go with this one. So yeah, then when it comes to the attributes, now when it comes to the attributes, this is where it really gets interesting. So right here, now you can go a lot of different ways with this, but right here I'm gonna do that right for now. Then when it comes to the shooting, I'm gonna max out the mid-range three-pointer and free throw, playmaking, pass accuracy, and ball handle. Then when it comes to the defensive rebounding, I'm gonna max out the perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, block, and defensive rebound. And then when we go up to the finishing, we're gonna go up here and get that up as much as we can, get that to 8. Then when it comes to the playmaking, we're gonna come up here and get that up. Actually, we can't get that up, so now we're gonna go down here to the defensive rebound. So now we're gonna end up with 8 finishing, 7 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 20 defensive. And this is honestly the best way you're gonna be able to get it. Then when it comes to the body type, that's up to you. Now it depends on what you want to go with. If you want to go built like I had it last year, you can go built. If you want to go slight, compact, that's completely up to you. Now I'm gonna go compact for video purposes, but I probably would go built if I was making this build actually for me. Now when it comes to the height, weight, and wingspan, height, perfect height would probably be either this or this, but I want to be able to get the pro dribble move, so I'm gonna go with this. Then when it comes to the weight, I'm gonna go down on my weight so I can pretty much get my speed and acceleration as high as possible. And if you peep in game, you're gonna be able to get that +8. That's gonna be up to a 99 speed. So yeah, that's a perfect speed for me, and I'm gonna just go minimum. And if you didn't notice by now, I'm using the metric system. That's what I used last year, that's what I'm using for this video. Then when it comes to the wingspan, you're just gonna go max wingspan right here. And yeah, this is what the build gonna look like at 95. And it's just really simple. Going max wingspan allows you to unlock the contact dunks at 99 overall. You're gonna unlock the pro dribble move still. You're gonna have a lot better defense. So yeah, it's a lot of positives over the negatives of making your build with max wingspan. Now when it comes to what the build's gonna look like at 99, I've already went over kind of the speed, so let's go over this physicals first. Why is that gonna get up to a 99? You're gonna get +4 at 99, you're gonna get a +4 for gym rat, so that's +8. That's gonna be a 99. The acceleration gonna go up to a 96, and your vertical even is gonna go up to an 82. Now if you went balanced, you wouldn't be able to have that 99 speed. You wouldn't really be able to have that 96 acceleration. It'd probably be around a 90 if anything, but you would have a high vertical, I will give you that. But then when it comes to things like the finishing, like I said, you're gonna get the contact dunks. The 3-pointer is only gonna be a 65, but I've seen people shoot with that and get greens. Now, is that consistent? No! But then when it comes to the mid-range, that actually could be consistent because it's gonna be at a 72, and it's a lot closer than a 3-point line. It's that simple. I already said you're gonna get the pro jump moves. That's really the only thing important about playmaking and finishing is the contact dunks and pro jump moves. That's what you're gonna be unlocking. Actually, on the finishing, you're gonna actually unlock a lot of different layup packages after you cross that 80 threshold. And with the finishing, you're gonna unlock a lot more showtime dunks with that 85 driving dunk when you get 99. So that's also important. Then when it comes to defensive rebound, all that's going to be going up +4. So interior defense is up to a 45. Perimeter defense, a lot of quickness is going to be above an 85. The steal is going to be above an 85, now at an 88. Then when it comes to the block, that's at a 77. Defensive rebound is going to be up to an 85. And offensive rebound is going to be up to a 53. So yeah, you're going to be well-rounded on defense. Just not going to have the crazy offensive rebound, not the craziest interior defense, but you're still going to be really good on perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, block, and defensive rebound. Then when it comes to the takeover choices, you get lockdown take, playmaker take, slasher take. The most popular two are going to be slasher and lockdown. Those are actually in my opinion, those are actually the best takeovers when it comes to the +10s. Now when it comes to the in-game effects, I would say this one and this one are the two most overpowered. Now, depending on what you're trying to do, if you're trying to be like the spot up when you playing and you be like the lockdown, like you kind of being like the perimeter lockdown build, you can go this because that's gonna help you play a lot better defense. But that is the last option for me. Now, this is really dependent on these two. Do you want to be able to get more contact dunks, which you're going to unlock the ability to get contact dunks, but you don't have that many badges or Hall of Fame badges? So going with slasher takeover is very, very interesting. If I was making it for me, I would go with one of these two, and it really depends on what I really am trying to get more. Now, if you know what slasher, it gives you pretty much all the best +10s, so I don't even really need to go over the +10s for like playmaker because they both get pretty much the most important +10s. The only thing that's different is you get passing on playmaking, but you get like not just speed, but you get vertical strength. You also get stuff like driving dunk, close shots. So yeah, and both get driving layup, speed with ball control, all that type of stuff, and speed. So yeah, that's not really a big deal. But one thing I would say about playmaker takeover, this build doesn't get sharp take, but you can pretty much give your teammates sharp take whenever you're passing with playmaker takeover. So it really is up to you. If you want your build to be less of a liability on offense when it comes to shooting, play take is probably the better takeover to go with. But slasher is going to get you an automatic 2 points every single time, so it's really up to you. But I'm gonna go with play take, and the build comes out as a facilitating finisher. So yeah, that is going to be the build. All we got left to go over is the bad setup for the finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive. So let's go ahead and test the build. So yeah, I don't usually do these in the videos like this, guiding y'all with this, but the last time I did it, a lot of y'all said that y'all liked this. So going into the finishing. So when it comes to the finishing, we have 8 badge grades to work with. So it's auto what I'm gonna go with for these badges. I'm not even gonna waste no time. Contact finisher gold, showtime gold, silver, slithery. Now before we get to 99 and get the contact dunks, I'll probably go here, and then for the last badge I'll probably do something like that, and then for the another badge you could either go with that to get like a pausings, or you can still go here, or you can put it here. You can put it a lot of different ways, but I'm gonna pretty mainly go over what I'm gonna do for the finished goal. So you're not gonna have contact dunks till you pretty much at 98 or 95, or not 95 but 99, because at 98 you would unlock the pros. At 99 you would unlock pretty much the elite and smalls along with the pros, because you didn't have an 85 driving dunk. So contact finisher, if you don't know what it does, it has negatives to it. It's going to make you create as much contact as possible around the rim. Now that is going to go along with layups. You don't really want to do contact layups, so that's the negative. That's why we have Silly Finisher to cancel that out, but more on that later. But contact finisher mainly is being put on because we really really want it for content dunks. If you don't know how it works with content dunks, whenever you unlock the content dunk packages, that's 20% chance of a content dunk. Every single tier of contact finisher on top of that is going to be 15. So at bronze it's 35% chance, at silver that's 50% chance, at gold that's 65% chance, and at Hall of Fame that's 80%. We have it at gold. Then when it comes to Showtime, that's probably the most broken badge on current gen for the finishing. It boosts teammates' takeover meters after completing a highlight play, gives an additional boost to a player's takeover meter and their teammates when successfully completing an and one or flashy dunk. So we mainly put it on for the flashy dunk part, but if you do an and one and a flashy dunk, it's double the trouble. Then when it comes to facility finisher, it increases a player's ability to slide through traffic and avoid contact during gathers and finishes at the rim. So pretty much what people think it makes you do less contact dunks, but that is not the case. If anything, it improves your ability to get contact dunks. If anything, what it's going to do is it's going to pretty much negate the point of you going for contact layups. If anything, it's going to make you have a higher dunk frequency, and the main thing is it's going to get you the best animation possible for every single situation possible in every single situation. So you put this with a layup package like Kyrie, Circus, you're going to be unstoppable. So yeah, that is going to be what I believe is the best finishing badge setup for this build. Next is going to be the shooting badge setup. Now this is simple. We're gonna go gold, range extender, gold, highs 100. As long as you have these two, you're gonna be perfectly fine. Range extender is gonna be very important for extending your range, making it that much easier to shoot within your range. And with a low 3-point rating like this, you really want range extender so you could actually be able to shoot threes and get greens. Now, is that gonna make your 3-point pointer, you know what I'm saying, consistent even with a 65 3-pointer at 99? No, but it will allow you to get more greens and make more shots. Hot zone hunter, as you get hot zone, this is probably the more important badge for low 3-point shooting rating builds, because when you get hot zones, you're gonna have a way higher make percentage and green window, because if you know how the make percentage works, the higher your make percentage, the bigger the green window, and then when you put hot zone hunter on top of that, it just makes it even higher of a make percentage and an even bigger green window. So yeah, hot zone hunter, in my opinion, for like these low 3-point rating builds, hot zone hunter is way more important than range extender. Range extender is just necessary to have. So these two, you definitely, any build like this, you're gonna put those on. If you get 6, you will be perfect. You don't need no more, because a lot of these other badges not really doing that much. Now this is where it comes into play. It depends on how you play. Are you playing like a P-lock? You putting that on bronze, because putting that on bronze is gonna make a huge difference in your ability to catch and shoot. If we had 2 more, we would go silver here, but I don't really want to put that. You can go here. It's gonna help you get more greens, but bronze is not making that big of a difference. And on this game, green machine is not that crazy. If you don't have green machine on, it still has that ability to pretty much help you get more greens after you consistently get greens. So that's not important. Volume shooter, I don't think is important, because you're not gonna shoot too much. Hot start, I guess, man, if you feel like you're not gonna shoot too much and you don't really want to miss, hot start is a good badge. Flex release, if you want to make whites, which is not very high capabilities on this build, you can do that. Deadeye, okay, that's cool, but the best one I would say is clutch shooter. Increases the ability to knock down shots in clutch moments. So pretty much in the 4th quarter, in every overtime of like 5v5 games, and after you get 14 points in part games, it's going to be activated. So say for instance you going crazy and people like really starting to play off of you in the games, clutch shooter is going to come into play and make it that much easier to hit your shots. So yeah, that's kind of my reason for going with clutch shooter, and that's the badge setup I'm actually end up going with for this build. Next is going to be the best playmaking badge setup for this build. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on what I believe I'm going to use. So first 3 badges is auto. Handles for days, quick for step, unpluckable. Unpluckable, I've been using silver unpluckable lately. It's actually arguably, from my experience, it's arguably better than gold. It's arguably better than Hall of Fame. Now, am I one of those people that's like a conspiracy person where I believe unpluckable is better than those? Nah. But when it comes to going for bump steals, I feel like silver is just better. So it's really hard to get plucked. It's really hard to get bump stolen with silver unpluckable. I'm gonna be real. I get plucked a lot with gold. I get plucked a lot with Hall of Fame, and I've been using silver a lot lately, and silver seems to be the perfect mix for me. It's kind of like silver corner specialist, so I'm gonna keep that at silver. Then when it comes to handles for days, that's gonna cancel out the stamina issue in this game, with the stamina issue being a real big issue on this game. Even if you had gym rat, even if you have those 2 bars, that 1 bar of Gatorade is really a bad issue. Then we got quick first step to pretty much make our speed boost or speed glitch as fast as possible. So that's going to pretty much allow you to do more contact dunks, get open for 3-pointers, mid-range, whatever you're trying to do in this game. Next, this is where it can go a lot of different ways. You can go Dimer and Floor General if you really want to help your teammates. Floor General is going to help you get pluses to your teammates' offensive, you know what I'm saying, attribute. So if you put it to Hall of Fame, that's going to be +4 to all their offensive attributes. Dimer is going to help them hit shots off of catch and shoot situations. So yeah, whenever you pass to them. So if you feel like you really need to help your teammates that bad, put that on. But what I do is I go Hall of Fame music threader so I can throw my dots. I like my dots. I gotta have that. Gotta be able to throw the dots. It's just that simple. When it comes to ankle breaker, that's probably the most overpowered badge in the game. Anytime you make the defender go the wrong way, you can take ankles, and if you go Playmaker Takeover like I did with this build, it becomes even more broken. So yeah, then I'm gonna go Bronze Lob City Passer just so I can be able to help my teammates make more lobs. A lot of people use Bailout. I do not like that badge on this game, so I don't use it. And then I would probably still go with Dimer. That's just a really good badge to help your teammates hit shots. Floor General is probably one of the better badges in this game, most important badges, especially for a build like this that's not really trying to shoot. But if anything, I would want this build to be helping. Like, it depends on what you're playing with. If you're playing with a play shot and you want to put Floor General on, that would be pretty crazy and overpowered to be able to do. So yeah, but if you're playing with a play shot, they can also put Floor General on for you. So it's really up to how you want to do it. But yeah, this is what I would probably go with for this badge setup. Alright, and last but not least is going to be the defensive rebounding badge setup for this build. So for the defensive rebounding badge setup for this build, we have 20 badge upgrades to work with. So let me go ahead and put these joints on. I always go with Bronze Intimidator. I always do that. If you've been watching my videos all year, you know I always go with Bronze Intimidator. Whether I'm on a big, whether I'm on a guard. Now, more likely I would go with higher than Bronze on a guard, especially for them builds where I don't go long wingspan. But now that I go long wingspan on pretty much all my builds. If you know, my play shot has long wingspan, my slasher has long wingspan. Only build that doesn't have crazy long wingspan for me is the floor spacing slasher, and that's just because that's the only way you can get that name. But yeah, pretty much if you know me, every single build that I have has at least a decent wingspan, except for the scoring machine. Actually, the scoring machine has minimum wingspan. But yeah, when it comes to this build, we're going to have Clamps Hall of Fame to be able to get the best bumps, stand out people, man possible, play the best on-ball defense possible. Chase down artist, once you unlock the chase down artist badge at Bronze, that's going to be unlocking the chase down artist and then block animations. So as you go from silver, gold to Hall of Fame, you're going to run that much faster and jump that much higher on these chase down block animations. Then we have interceptors being in pass lanes as much as possible, whether it comes to getting more tips or just catching it more. Interceptor is going to be extremely vital to have as high as possible, especially don't want to have it at Bronze. Main thing, if you have it silver, you're going to be fine. Gold is going to be better, and Hall of Fame is going to be even better. Hall of Fame pick dodger, we know how everybody play on this game. You're going to have to go against people setting screens with a play shot and a glass screen finisher. So yeah, you might as well go ahead and have it on so you can slip through them joints as easily as possible, and we have it at Hall of Fame. Then when it comes to the last badge, Rim Protector, that's going to be doing a lot. It's going to be improving your blocking ability. It's going to be unlocking block animations, especially for this badge. It's going to be pretty much enhancing your teammates takeover whenever you get a block. And yeah, man, it does a lot. It also enhances badges like Intimidator and Chase Down. And this is pretty much the reason why I don't go above Intimidator. And I don't even use Rim Protector on a lot of my guard builds because I don't get enough. But yeah, man, Intimidator Bronze, in my opinion, I don't really see the point of going above it. Especially if you have a long wingspan like me. Now, if you go with a shorter wingspan on a guard, I can see it. But I even do it on my big man. So yeah, it's really just perfect for me. And I just got my timing when it comes to going for jumps, for blocks, and all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's just how I do it. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. That is going to be pretty much the best facilitating finisher. The facilitating finisher build is back in NBA 2K21. This was pretty much my main build in 2K20. If you know, I found it at the beginning of the summer and I really went crazy on the sub sessions with it. And it's one of those builds, if you've been on the channel, you know about it, and I've been using it for a little minute. So yeah, it's about time that I posted this. I should have been posted it, to be honest, but it's out now. So yeah, if you guys want to make this, you can. 2K22 is coming around the corner tomorrow, I believe. Actually, day I'm posting this, it should be out, the cover, where we probably know, but just in case they didn't post the cover, I'm not gonna go too crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys want that build video where I'm gonna be going over everything for my build when it comes to the animations and how I made it, what it looked like at 99, what my badge setup looked like, and what I use regularly, go ahead, smash, break, and destroy the like button. It's that simple. Turn on post notification, be the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think will help. Subscribe if you are new. We on that road to 100K, so if everybody new to the channel, hit that sub button. I really would appreciate it. And yeah, man, at 100K, y'all already know what's gonna be coming. That's literally all I got to say. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm about to be, man.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Hey, hey, niggas ain't gotta respect, niggas just gotta accept. I put that top left, I love my Crowley to death. Hype Williams, Lil X, if you don't say it direct, give a fuck. Yeah, I put some ice on her hand.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.